Hi friends, welcome to Time to Learn TNPC. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போகிற சாப்டர்னா ஏஷியன் சிட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் தமிழகம். மேப் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, இதை பற்றி நம்ம டீட்டெயிலாக பார்க்கலாம். Do you know? Mesopotamian civilization is the earliest civilization in the world. It is 6,500 years old. Like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro in ancient India, there were famous towns in ancient Tamilagam too. Madurai, Kanchi and Poompuhar are prominent among them. Tamil literature, accounts of foreign travelers and archaeological finds provide us information about the ancient towns of Tamilagam. Poompuhar is one of the oldest towns in ancient Tamilagam. This is the place where well-known characters of Silappatikaram, Kovalan and Kannagi lived. It was also a port town along the Bay of Bengal. The ports were established for facilitating maritime trade. Even in time past, countries began to export their surplus products and import the scarce commodities by sea. Poompuhar is one such historic port that emerged in the wake of increasing maritime trade. It is a coastal town near the present-day Mayiladuthurai and is located where the river Kaveri drains into the sea. Poompuhar Port. Poompuhar was also known by names such as Puhar and Kaveri Poompattinam. It served as the port of the early Chola kingdom. One of the popular Sangam literature, Pattinapalai and Tamil epics, Silappatikaram and Manimekalai have references to the brisk seaborne trade that took place in the port city Puhar. இந்த பூம்புகாரில் என்ன நடந்ததுன்னா, இந்த சங்கம் லிட்ரேச்சர், பட்டினம்பாலை அண்ட் தமிழ் எபிக்ஸ், சிலப்பதிகாரம் அண்ட் மணிமேகலை இதெல்லாம் கூட கேட்பாங்க டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சியில். சிலப்பதிகாரம் இன் பர்டிகுலர் ஸ்பீக்ஸ் அபவுட் த கிரேட்னஸ் ஆஃப் பூம்புகார். த லீட் ஃபீமேல் கேரக்டர் ஆஃப் சிலப்பதிகாரம் இஸ் கண்ணகி. ஹர் ஃபாதர் இஸ் மானைகன். Sea trader are known by the name Manaigan. The male character Kovalan's father is Masathuvan. Masathuvan means a big trader. It is clear from the text that Poompuhar was a place where big traders and sea traders had settled down. Numerous merchants from foreign countries such as Greece and Rome landed at Poompuhar. Due to busy and continuous trade, many of them stayed on indefinitely in Poompuhar. There are evidences of foreigners' settlements in the town. People speaking many languages inhabited Poompuhar in its glorious days. As loading and unloading of ships took some months, the foreign traders began to interact with the local people during that period. This enabled the natives to learn foreign languages for communication. Similarly, the foreigners also learned Tamil to communicate with the natives. This contact facilitated not only exchange of goods but also languages and ideas, resulting in cultural blending. The traders of Poompuhar were known for their honesty and integrity. They sold goods at legitimate price. உண்மையாக விற்பாங்க. Pattinapalai states that selling any commodity at a higher price were considered bad. The author of Pattinapalai, Kadiyalur Urutiranganar, belongs to 2nd century BCE. This indicative of Puhar's antiquity. Horses were imported by sea. Pepper were procured through the land route. Gold that came from Vadamalai was polished and exported to the overseas countries. Sandal from Western Ghats, pearls from Southern Sea, corals from Eastern Sea, and food items from Elam were imported. Poompuhar had been built differently from other towns. Each social group had a separate settlement. Streets were broad and straight, dotted with well-designed houses. There were also a dockyard. We can learn about the life of people of Puhar by reading Pattinapalai and Puhar Gandam of Silappatikaram. Puhar was a busy port up to 200 CE. It might have been either washed away by sea or destroyed by big seashore waves. The remains of this destruction can still be seen in the present Poompuhar town. About Madurai. Madurai has been one of the oldest cities in India. Its antiquity can be understood from the Sabrikud Sangam Valata Sangam it has been earned. Pandyas, the Cholas and later the Kalabras ruled Madurai in the ancient period. During medieval times, later Cholas and the later Pandyas, followed by the Nayaks, ruled these historic towns. This has resulted in cultural blending. trade flourished, and evidence for this has been unearthed in archaeological excavation done in Keeladi near Madurai. Madurai is proudly associated with Tamil Sangam academics, which work for the promotion of Tamil language. 49 poets were associated with the lost Sangam. Hahil, fragrant wood, was brought from Port Tundi to Madurai. King Solomon of ancient Israel imported pearls from Uveri near the Pandyan port Korkai. Picture. A mint of Roman coins was present at Madurai. The coins of other countries were also minted at Madurai, which is a proof for the glory of Madurai. The fame of Madurai is arrested by the accounts of the Greek historian Megasthenes. Chanakya, Chandragupta's minister, makes a mention of Madurai in his book Arthasastra. In the most around the town, tunnels has been constructed in such a way that even elephants could comfortably enter. இப்போ நம்ம காஞ்சிபுரத்தை பற்றி பார்க்க போகிறோம். A place of learning is called school. Several schools were established in great numbers for the first time in காஞ்சிபுரம். இப்போ ஜெயின்ஸ் எங்கே படிப்பாங்கன்னா ஜெயினப்பள்ளி, புத்திஸ்ட் எங்கே படிப்பாங்கன்னா விஹாராஸ், இதெல்லாம் கேட்பாங்க. The greatness of Kanchi as an educational center can be understood from the fact that the Chinese traveler Xuanzang, who studied at Nalanda University, visited poet Kalidas says Kanchi is the best of the towns. Tamil poet Saint Tirunavukkarasar praises Kanchi as Kaliviyal Kaarariyiltha Kanchi Kanji Kadigai to pursue his further studies. Xuanzang remarked that Kanchi can be counted as one of the among the 7 sacred places like Bodh Gaya and Sanchi. Kanchi is one of the oldest towns in Thondai Nadu. Scholars like Dharmabalar, Jodhibalar, Sumati and Bodhidharmar were born in Kanchi. Kanchi is also known as the temple town. Famous temple of great architectural beauty, Kailasanatha temple, was built by the later Pallava king Rajasimha at Kanchi. During the Pallava period, a large number of cave temples were built. A Buddhist monk, Manimegalai, spent the last part of her life at Kanchi, speaks highly of the town. Water management played an important role in the agrarian society of those times. Hundreds of lakes were created for storing water around the town of Kanchi. These lakes were well connected with canals. During the later period, Kanchi came to known as the district of lakes. Water management skills of the ancient Tamils can be understood from the construction of Kallanai in the Chola country and the lakes and the canals in Kanchi. Apart from Pumbuhar, Madurai and Kanchi, there was other town too in ancient Tamilagam: Korkai, Vanchi, Tundi, Urayur, Musuri, Karuvur, Mamallapuram, Tanjai, Tagadur and Kayal are some of them. By conducting archaeological research, more information can be gathered about these places. இப்போ நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது ஜஸ்ட் இன்ஃபோபிட்ஸ். பூம்புகார் was a port, Madurai was a trading town, Kanchi was an educational center. Tamil saying represent the uniqueness of each ancient Tamil kingdom. Chola Nadu, Sorudaithu, rice in abundance. Pandya Nadu, Muthudaithu, pearls in abundance. Chera Nadu, Velamudaithu, elephant in abundance. Thondai Nadu, Sandaruduthu, scholars in abundance. Cheranadu comprised Malayalam speaking regions and Tamil districts of Coimbatore, Nilgiris, Karur, Kanyakumari and some parts of present Kerala. Cholanadu, present day Tanjavur, Thiruvarur, Nagai, Trichy and Pudukkottai districts. Pandyanadu, estual composite Madurai, Ramanathapuram, Shivagangai, Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli districts. Thondai Nadu, present day Kanjipuram, Dharmaburi, Tiruvallur, Tiruvannamalai, Velur and northern parts of Viluppuram districts. Summary: Madurai, Kanchi and Pumbuhar are famous for towns in ancient Tamilagam. We know about the life of the people of Pumbuhar by reading Silappatikaram and Pattinapalai. Madurai is associated with 3 Sangams. Kanchi was an educational center. Many great scholars were associated with it. Kanchi, known as a city of temples, was also known for water management. க்ளாஸரி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அங்கே படித்ததை பற்றி. மேரிடைம்னா ட்ரேட் பை சி, ஃபாரின் எ பர்சன் ஹூ கம்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் அனதர் கண்ட்ரி, பிளெண்டிங்னா மிக்சிங், இன்டிகிரிட்டி த குவாலிட்டி ஆஃப் பீயிங் ஆனஸ்ட், லெகிட்டிமேட்னா ரீசனபிள் ப்ரைஸஸ், ஆன்டிகுட்னா எ லாங் டைம் ஆகோ, சப்ரிகுட்னா நிக் நேம், மின்ட் எ பிளேஸ் வேர் காயின்ஸ் ஆர் மேட், மோட்னால் எ டீப் அண்ட் ஒயிட் மின் த்ரோட்டுன்னு இருக்கும். மறக்காமல் இந்த வீடியோவை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். இன்னும் நிறையா வீடியோஸ் பார்க்கணுன்னா பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற பெல் பட்டனை மறக்காமல் கிளிக் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.